what does professionalism mean to you?
So professionalism to me, I think, can be summarised into three different elements. And the first one, I think, is that everybody that you deal with should be treated with kindness and respect.
I think the key is to treat everybody with dignity, regardless of who they are, whether they are more senior than you at the same level or less senior than you.
Fundamentally, there are it's almost like a silent code of behaviour that runs really deep throughout the profession. And that includes things like, being on time for appointments. That's so important. It shows real respect for a person.
It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter how junior or senior they are, everyone deserves the same level of respect.
This is not to say that you cannot challenge someone's beliefs, but rather when you are challenging someone's beliefs, it's being mindful about how you are challenging these beliefs, the tone that you are using, the language that you are using.
I think the second element of that is about being accountable. So if you say you're going to do something, then do it.
And professionals are on top of their work, they're able to control what they do, they're able to communicate to people what they're intending to do, they set themselves goals and deadlines and time limits, they communicate those to other people and they stick to them.
It's doing that which you say you're going to do, turning up, providing materials when you said that you're going to do it. The danger is if you're not reliable, other people will do their part and you've just let them down.
But at the same time, use the support systems that are available to you. Nobody expects you to work in isolation, whether that be here or whether that be in work or in practice.
The other thing is empathy. It's being empathetic towards your colleagues and to your peers. And I think that means showing kindness to people.
So in family law, clients would come seeking my advice and guidance at a particularly vulnerable time in their life, and I think that brings into effect different skills of professionalism because you have to make sure that you're acting with empathy whilst also trying to maintain a professional line as well. And that can be quite difficult to balance when someone's bringing a lot of their personal problems to you and seeing you as that confidant.
If you start giving those permissions, if you start showing kindness and empathy towards people, the likelihood is that they will start showing empathy and kindness back to you the other way.
So I think that the most important aspect of being a professional personally is about integrity. What's the reason for that? So as a solicitor, the law, as a solicitor or a barrister, the law is a regulated profession.
So before you are able to qualify as a solicitor or barrister, you will have to confirm that you are of the appropriate character to be able to enter the profession, and that also encompasses this idea of professionalism, and you need to make sure that you're able to act with honesty and integrity, and they're core values that come across a lot in the Code of Conduct for solicitors and barristers.
Regulated professions mean that if you act outside the solicitor's code, if you act without integrity, then you can use your license and your ability to practice. So it's absolutely fundamental that as a practicing lawyer that you retain your integrity.
And I think it's about remembering the wider duties that you have when you enter the legal profession, whether that be duties to comply with the SRA's conduct expectations, whether that be duties to the court if you're dealing with litigation.
Having a reputation as a professional is key, and it's those things, it's integrity, respect and reliability, that professionalism that I think goes to your ultimate reputation as a trustworthy lawyer.
And it is crucial that you do begin to adhere to those standards today.
What does professionalism mean at YLS?
When you're studying law, you are obviously studying a professional degree, but of course not everyone studying law will go into the profession. Professionalism in the context of York Law School has a much, much deeper meaning than that. We are a community but we are a professional community. That means we deal with each other in a professional way, not just in a friendly way, the way you would if you were out with your friends, but in a way that reflects certain deeper values, certain deeper principles. Professionalism, as a principle of interpersonal interaction, means you treat each other with respect. You treat each other as individuals who have knowledge, who have understanding, who have, dare I say it, wisdom. You deal with each other on the basis of speaking with others who come to you with things they have that they can share and that can enrich you, that can help you understand things, see the world in a different way. It is that spirit of reciprocity that is at the heart of professionalism. And if I were to sum up what that means in one word, it means respect, it means esteem, and it means decorum. Because to be a professional means to engage with others in the spirit and to let that spirit be the basis of the way in which you speak, inform the words you use, the language you use, and your demeanour and conduct.